Hello! Welcome everybody to a little bit of DOScider. Woof! I am having one of those days where I'm realizing the enormity of the task that I undertook. I'm sorry that I've been taking so long to get ready, but I can guarantee you that the setup and reading of manuals for this stream is going to be, at bare minimum, twice as long as the actual stream. Bare minimum. I have spent about 8 hours looking over and making sure that games actually work just for this stream. Set up a little bit for the next one, which I have another 110 pages of manual to go through. Good old DOS games. They're a complex bunch, but some interesting ones. Are those story pages or actual controls? Oh, actual controls. They are important things. Some of them will have some flavor text and stuff on them, but no. Actual pages. I mean, I wanna spoil. I'm gonna save this for a little bit later, I think. But, yours was maybe the longest that we've ever spent on one today, Walking Sponge. But we'll get to that in a little while. Alright. But yes, welcome everybody, sorry. This is DOScider, where I rank some DOS games. We've been doing this every Monday. If you are a sub or a patron, you can put in a request once a month for a game, and I will play it on stream. Some of these games I'm going to have to start breaking out into just single game reviews, because they are extremely long and complicated, like some of the ones we have today. And then, but yeah, we have all kinds of games listed so far. We're almost to 100. We're at 73. We have from Doom all the way down to All Dogs Go to Heaven. Why don't we go over the top 5 and bottom 5? I don't think that we've replaced any of the top or bottom in a while. Definitely not the top for a while. We've got Doom, Star Wars Dark Forces, Warcraft 2, Capture the Flag by Carsoft, and Commander Keen, Goodbye Galaxy. Hidden Treasure, by the way. And our bottom 5, oof. Yeah, we haven't replaced any of these recently either. All Dogs Go to Heaven, Jetsons by George in Trouble Again, and Dino Lost in Bedrock, Scunny Lost in Space. I don't think we've done all the Scunny games, although I get the feeling that when we finish this, none of them will be in the bottom 5. And International Ninja Rabbits at the bottom 5 there, rounding it out. Love that Capture the Flag is still hanging out on the podium since Stream 3. It's a damn good game. I got it there for a reason. Is Duke Nukem intentionally written? Yes. I wrote Duke Nukem like that because Duke Nukem 1 in the original format that it came out. They updated it later. But there was a Captain Planet villain that was named Duke Nukem in the way that you think Duke Nukem is spelled. And so, to avoid any legal problems, they named it Duke Nukem. Just to show. And then they changed it later when they realized that there was not actually a filing for it. Duke Nukem. My copy as a child definitely had the Nukem, and then it got Nukem for 2. Which I was disappointed with. I really liked Duke Nukem 2 more as a kid. It's not as good. Not quite as good. IBM compatible. Alright, but we're gonna get started on our games today. We have a bunch from our subs and patrons. Like I said, if you want to add to that, you can join the patron or subscribe to the channel and then just hop into Discord. We have a special sub and patron only channel just for you. But we are gonna start off here with my cat jumping on my lap maybe as I try and boot this game up. Hi. That's very nice of you. Yes, what a good boy. I know. Hi, bud. Hello. That's... Hi. This is very helpful. Oh, yeah, I know, you're hitting me. I get it. I'm not petting you enough, right? This first game on our list is coming in from Ghidorah. And it is aiming for the top of the list was part of the request. So we'll see where that goes. There is one small visual bug that I'm having with this in the emulation, but it should be okay. And you'll see it right away. It's just in between... certain loads, but this... Oh. Hello? Why did you not... The hell? This is very strange, because I did this before. Hold up. Alright, I tested these before I went live. This is part of the 8 or 9 hours that I've done of setup on this episode so far. All of last night and then all this morning. Why are you not liking me? Just a second here. I don't know why it wouldn't be detecting that. Cool. Let's see. Okay, give me 1 second then. I might just need to do this. And switch some things around. I don't know why it's doing this. Tested a ton, like I said, tested a bunch of this yesterday. Working last night, not working now. Alright, well, I got another version. So let's just go ahead and fire that up. It's Lemmings! A classic. For those that don't know, this is, in many ways, where Rockstar got its start. So this is the visual bug. This screen shouldn't look like this. It should be like regular dirt. But level 1, just dig, number of lemmings, 10. Gotta save a certain amount of them. For those that don't know, this is a old puzzle game. You're trying to get all of your lemmings into the end here. Hold up, let me just turn this down a bit. It's got great music, but... So you can give them different orders. This one is just dig. So we're gonna have them just dig. First levels are generally very easy in this, as you might expect. And let me just fix window capture a little bit. Yeah, there's no yippee in this version. That's one of the things that Lemmings has, is a lot of, like, good sound design and charm to it. You rescued every lemming on that level. Can you do it again? You only needed 10% of them. I don't even know how you would kill the other 90. Well, I guess that there's always the explosion option. Only floaters can survive this. Gotta save 10% of this one. One of the things that I don't know about this... I've played a bunch of Lemmings before. Also, God, this song slaps. But I don't know for sure here, assign these guys umbrellas, how you can tell what a deadly fall distance is. Currently, we're just getting real easy tutorial stuff. Yeah, I don't think there is a visual tell, you just evaluate, which is unfortunate. Tailor-made for blockers. Couple no there. I think that we can walk off here and be okay. So we need one here. We'll see if this one splats. It's pretty high. Alright, we're good. There's a fan remake of the game called Lemmings that has a tool built in so you can measure falls. Yeah, and OG you just guessed. Which, like, that's kind of what I thought, but it's been a while since I've played. I'm like, it kind of sucks that you have to do that. That being said, in general, it's just a neat little idea for a game. Like, it's a very unique puzzler, is the thing. And you can get really creative with your solutions. Like, there's a bunch of ways that we could have done this, right? We certainly could have, like, blocked here, blocked here, blocked here. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could do a whole bunch of blocks, do a couple blocks. Later on, you can start doing digging and mining and bashing and all kinds of weird stuff to find various ways out of a level. This is a really creative and interesting idea. Yeah, okay, we can just do that. Shaboom! Lemmings is free. Yeah, most of those kinds of things are. Totally, storm that level. Let's see if you can storm the next. Now use miners and climbers. We have to rescue everybody. Too bad that we had such a banger for level 2, and then it's this for level 4. I think we can do them far enough back like this, and yeah, start climbing on the next thing. There's some that are very context-oriented. If I remember correctly, if you change a basher... Oh. Did it take too long? Or did I miss one? I missed one. Okay. I love the little sprite work though, like the hair flopping and everything. It's just great. Yeah, you need bashers. Okay, so this is where it can be a little finicky with the context, which is why it gives us 50, I think. Okay, we managed to hit it in the right spot. If you go, like, here, it'll do it, and then just be like, well, there's nothing to bash. Oh, if I remember correctly, this is a pain, too. I remember this a little bit. I played this a long time ago, but I still remember Lemmings. Like, yeah, they can end up walking up. Can you please stop? Please stop. Okay, sure, that works. This guy should be fine going back around. Once they climb, they always climb. Sure, but as you notice, like I said, like there's other ones that have weirder context problems. So you just kind of feel that out. It's not a big deal, but... Almost done. I miss a lot of these old puzzle games like this that are just really creative and interesting in their puzzles. I guess there's some indie games that have definitely come up that are doing similar, like, creative style stuff. Like, I think Brøderbund is almost a really kind of in the same vein of what I'm thinking of. Because, like, this, nothing else is like this when it came out. Like, it's such a unique idea. Task for blockers and bombers. Okay. Time 5 minutes, rating fun. That, and then just... maybe? Dang. Like, actually, this is what we should have done. Right. Send them all. Builders will help you here. Okay. Oh god, it's been a while, so I've got to remember how the building works in original Lemmings. Is it just the one block, or is it... Yeah, okay. How far do they go before they run out? That's the other question. Keep going until they hit something? Guys. Get them out. There we are. There's probably some way that we can time it so that we have them bounce. Then we rescue everybody. Did okay, I think. I didn't check to see what our requirements were for this level, but I have to imagine that it wasn't 100%. I could have used more builders, just done a bunch of them here, just so that I'd slow them down. I might be able to build stairs out of the pit. Maybe. We can see. Yo, Comet! Good to see you.
Okay, let's run.
Yeah, getting them at the right spot. Oh, fuck. Not the easiest. Hell yeah, Lemmings. This game is just very pleasant. I'm not gonna do a ton of commentating because it's Lemmings. It's just a cool game. It's a lot of fun. There's something very calming about Lemmings. Nice. Not as complicated as it looks. Yeah, sorry about this weird bug here, but everything else is good. Release rate is 88. Okay. Not as complicated as it looks. I mean... Gotta just give you everything in this huge stage, and then, I mean, the exit's here, so you just wanna turn around. That's cool. I mean, fair enough. Sorry, buddy. long as you try your best. Need 90% saved out of 80 lemmings. Fastest release possible, huh? Alright. Alright. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm just gonna let this happen. We'll start again. Sorry, buds. Just, you know, for your sake, you nuked that level. Yeah, I know. No. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta be right back. I just need to go to the bathroom real quick, and we'll let this level play out. See you in just a second. Alright, we're back. This Canon and DS music. It's real good. It's kind of classic Lemmings stuff. Yeah, buddy, come on. I know you don't want to go, I'm sorry. That level seemed no problem. On to the next. Smile if you love Lemmings. Gotta save 50%. Release rate 50. Okay. So we could definitely get, like, the minimum that we need. Simply by having floaters. But what if we do... Oh, shit. Well. Sorry, bud. But yeah, this is the strength of Lemmings, is just, yeah, you can pass the level by just using floaters, but you can do all kinds of different things to get out of here. We could probably, like, build a structure, too. Have them climb, use some of them as bombs. Like, there's a lot of things that you can do to get out of these levels. Dang, didn't hit the front one. I didn't need a blocker there either, I just kind of panicked because I needed a moment. Keep your hair on Mr. Lemming. Your hair on Mr. Lemming. Alright, now we're getting into some interesting stuff. I don't remember what this does. Okay. So it looks like I can't bash through that? No. Alright. So, if we can't... Oh, can they not mine this either? Oh, this music. Huh. You remember so many of these levels. I remember a few of them, but it's been a while for me. Okay. So we could climb 20 out. But that's not going to be enough is the problem. Dang. Go up that way, maybe? I feel like I need to restart this level and think about it again. And they can't dig through any of this or anything, huh? No. Problem is I'm gonna get them high enough up that they're just gonna start splatting. I wonder if we should just put a blocker up here, have them start walking backwards and like start putting blockers on some. So we could do that. And then when one of them's going down, hopefully I did that right. The instructions for your Lemmings become a little bit difficult to do, which sucks. Like picking out the right one, knowing that they're actually going down a step or something rather than up. Okay, yeah, that is going up the way I want it to. It's hard to know, though. Okay, now I'll need a blocker. Oh, hello? I don't want to wait. There we go. Nope, nope. There we are. Man, this is some farty music on this one. Now the problem is, they're all gonna splat, aren't they? Yup. I was trying to stop them before that. And I imagine that they can't dig through this. Oh! Ooh, I guess I'm wrong. Should have done that earlier. So why couldn't they bash through? I mean, I guess because of the arrows, right? Which means that now, what do? Yeah, they're gonna be able to bash that way, but not this way. I'm pretty sure I hacked it, yeah. So can we... I'm just kind of curious what can, like, break this material. Okay. Oh, we can't bomb that side either, it looks like. Huh. Alright. Interesting. Keep your hair on Mr. Lemming. Huh. I mean, we'd have them climb, but that's not gonna... I guess I could then build a ramp up to here. Other than I would need you to turn around is the problem, yeah. Or just bash through, what am I thinking? Okay, I'm realizing what a dingus I am. Alright, you are now an athlete. Cool. Yeah, the parachutes can also be set in advance. I did. Learning little things like that is a lot of the game, for sure. Probably somewhere in a manual. I didn't look up a manual for this one, because I have played Lemmings games before. It's been a long time since I've played the OG like this. Is it an athlete because I gave it climbing and floating powers? Is that why? Huh. I don't remember that. Apparently, yes. Neat. See, I thought it just called them floaters, but I guess that they're athletes if they've got both. Easy. I say as I'm on the fun difficulty. Ugh, imagine your puzzle games having fun. Okay, I'm gonna guess that we're gonna need to block here, huh? Yeah, I remember some of the getting out of some of these areas can be annoying. There we go. Like, again, which one are we clicking on? I don't know! Sorry, friend. Did a good job, but... Excuse me. Like, now we're actually into the real level, so I wanted to play a little bit. We all fall down. 100% to be saved. Release rate of 1. Okay, digging only. Interesting. So if they dig, do they not take fall damage, but if they do fall, then it's too far? Is that the trick? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. That's a funny little puzzle solution here. I mean, there's lots of little clues, right? I'm gonna let them go out a ways. We have space for all of them. Do need 100% to get rescued here. So, start now. Uh-oh, I might have been... Uh-oh. I needed to not give them quite so much space, huh? Oh no, there's one more? Oh, there's one more! Oh no, there's one more! Oh fuck. That's gonna be too much, yeah. I figured I'd have enough space. Gotcha. I need to be a little less frightened of them running into each other. We don't really want to up the release either, because they're too close together and they fall down the same hole and then you're screwed. Such a weird little game, too. Like, where are we sending them? Why are we digging our little dudes to hell? Yeah, kind of a classic. One of those ones that now just, like, doesn't get any attention. Can't remember the last time a Lemmings game released. It's been a while. Probably less time than I'd think. I'm sure there's some mobile games or something somewhere. I don't know, though, because I'm actually not sure who would hold the license to Lemmings anymore. I mean, these are the teams that became Rockstar, but I don't know that they actually have the rights to Lemmings still. Like, I don't know if that's a Take-Two thing or not. Just passing through hell. Yeah, exactly. our good little boys wouldn't actually have to go there. Unless I demand it. Origins and Lemmings. 75% out of 80. I'm not too far back here, because I'm probably going to bash against the wall. I have one more. This is one of those games that I just kind of find calming. It's not a particularly tough puzzle game a lot of the time. Although I think some of the later ones can get kind of nasty. Especially when you do higher difficulties. We are doing the easy one. But it's just... it's tough enough to, like... it's easy enough to pass levels, but it's, like, hard to get perfect, if that makes sense. I think that's more where the challenge is. It's a good balance, honestly. It looks like there was an iOS port in 2011 and that Sony owns the IP. Huh. And there's another mobile title in 2017. Okay. Sony owning the IP is weird. How did that happen, I wonder? Huh. Right, Sony bought Psygnosis. Sure. Alright, and we should be good. I don't know if there was a more elegant solution to this, but... this one does seem to have worked. He says stupidly, with no lemmings in. Lemmings had PvP. Yep. Yeah, you can have more than one player. It's got a few options for sure. It's not where you want to be playing Lemmings. At least it was never where I wanted to be playing Lemmings. Nice. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Alright. So jump down. Just bash through. And, ooh, I see. Okay. Here is the issue. You had Lemmings on the Game Gear, which was never the place you wanted to play anything. This is true. I have a Game Gear, so I know. Or rather, I have my wife's Game Gear. I never had any mobile games for a really long time when I was a kid. I ended up buying my own Game Boy eventually when I was like... I think that my first Game Boy, it might have been when I was like 20-something. Okay, let's see if I can time this properly. I tell you to just keep building. You are not out, sir. No. Oh. I think this will be enough. I don't think it's too far of a fall. Shit. Oh. Dang. Now this is some gaming. Good to see you, Zombub. There was a documentary on the history of Lemmings in 2022. Huh. Everything since maybe the early aughts is just remakes. It's a hard series to do a lot more work with, in a way. Like, it's kind of... You'd have to figure out new powers and everything, and that's just all about, like, level design. The core gameplay couldn't change all that much. It's kind of like changing Tetris a lot, right? At a certain point, it's like, well, you just kind of do new versions of Tetris. That is not what I meant to do. Oh, God. Dang. They perfected it the first time around. Yeah. You'd need another really good idea to make a new Lemmings game, is the thing. Like, how do you switch up this formula? I don't know. Maybe somebody could figure it out, but it wouldn't be easy. It's a really, really unique and interesting idea, and there's kind of only so much you can do with that. I needed to... What am I doing? That's not going to help either, unless I put a blocker here at some point. Sega, Black Lemming with a gun. Yeah, exactly. Oh, if I blow that up, though... Oh, shoot. Right. Okay, okay. It's okay, only a few of them are going to their death. They're exceptionally horrific death. What even is this? A machine to kill lemmings? Why are some of them not... You don't want to go through there, huh? That makes this awkward. Amnesia, a machine for lemmings. Huh. I will say that you often had this problem where, like, okay, I kind of know what the solution that I want is, but actually clicking on the right little lemming to get to the right spot, kind of a pain in the ass. There we go. I think we needed 80, so I think we're good. Certainly not perfect, but we'll accept it. Needed 50. Okay, woof. Way ahead then. Don't do anything too hasty. Heaven. That way. Uh-huh, sure looks like it. 62% to be saved. It's really interesting to imagine, like, who decided 62%? Okay, heaven and a sign is very solid. I mean, it can't just be that we need to build, right? I do also think that about this time we should probably be done. Lemmings is a lot of fun. It was a Lemmings-like game. Yeah, there was a few clones of Lemmings eventually. I can't think of too many. And nothing was as good as just Lemmings. Goodbye, friends. Nobody's getting to heaven today. All dogs go to heaven, but all lemmings go to hell. Alright, so that is a quick look at a little bit of Lemmings. I didn't realize that we'd already used up an hour of time on that. Lemmings is just so much fun. Like that, like I said, it's a really nice chill time, so it's easy to have your hours kind of slip away on you with it. So let's decide, where are we ranking this? That's the real question. Where would we put Lemmings on the list? Well, I think it's better than Johnny Bazooka Tone or William Shatner's Tech War. Better than Jill of the Jungle. It's better than Super Solvers. Better than Mystic Towers. I love Mystic Towers. It's a neat game, but this is better. I think we're getting close, though. I think Lemmings is better than Wacky Wheels. And better than Network Q. Although I do like that racing game. It's a real good one. And we're in good company now. It's weird, because I keep on looking and I'm like, man, we're putting it, like, down into, like, 20th or something. But 20 is really good when you start looking at the stuff around it. Like, we've gotten a full enough list now that top 20 is actually still, like, oh no, these games are great. Like, not just good, but, like, great games. So, like, the thing is, I don't think it's as good as Syndicate. So we're somewhere in here. it's like, honestly, I think the question is it better than Scorched Earth? They both feel kind of similar in that they're very chill times, which is weird to say about Scorched Earth. But Scorched Earth almost is like a PvP puzzle game in and of itself, too. I think just in terms of, like, aesthetic charm, both in, like, soundtrack and the way the Lemmings are animated and stuff, it's better than Scorched Earth. I think it's better than Duke Nukem 2. Battletech was neat. That game was really neat. And for 89, I was surprised at how good that was. I mean, it is a Westwood game, so... I think that for how complicated Battletech was, having two different combat systems, both in and out of the mech, and, like, having the number of mechs and things that they wanted to do and being able to set up parties, and all of that being as easy to approach as it was, like, and maybe it was because I kind of know Battletech, but that felt really easy to pick up. I think I'm going to have to give it to Battletech. And we're going to go Lemmings. Our new number 12. Congratulations. Top 15 DOS game. Alright, well now we need to go to our next one. And I've started doing some looks at, like, rolling dice on the Moby Games list of all the DOS games. They're like 8,000 long list. And then randomly pulling up games out of there. So this is one of those. This is... I'm guessing you'd pronounce it Xyphr? That has to be Xyphr. That's the only thing I can think of. Xyphr. Yeah, and you have to do things like register and contribute to the thing to see the actual entire list. This is, Space Harrier, like... Hold up. Need some more cycles on this bad boy. There we go. So it's controlled by mouse movement. And I shoot the blue orbs out. Some blue orbs are bad, because they come back at me. Some of the blue orbs are sent by me, as you can kind of see. It's awkward to see around our model. Has been my problem. And then the sound... Xyphr, maybe? Could be Xyphr. The sound is minimal. I think that if we can get one of those firebirds, that's a power-up. It is low-rent Space Harrier. Yup. Made by a single person, so, like, you know, understandably not as good as Space Harrier, but also, I don't really love Space Harrier, gonna be honest. This game is no Lemmings. Well, hey, listen. That can be your personal, decision. Oh boy, enemy ahead. Okay. Okay, so that is not a power-up, that is an enemy. Of course, I see. It's the same as the other ones that we've been seeing, which is strange. Well, controlling it with the mouse is a little awkward, to put it lightly. Level complete. Get ready. Oh boy. Oh boy. Huh. Oh, this is already, like, giving me carpal tunnel, honestly. These sprites, suck. These noises also suck. The way that everything flashes, pretty suck. I'm starting to think, that maybe Xyphr is, I think I might know where this game's going. I don't want to be too harsh on somebody's, like, personal little pet project they put out. That's the fun of DOS, is being able to find stuff like that, and occasionally you find real gems, like, in my mind, that Capture the Flag one that I know of, that we have near the top of the list still. Which is just such a cool little strategy game. But then you also get, really awkward Space Harrier clones. Or like Cliffy B's Childhood Nightmare, which we haven't ranked yet. Alright, enemy approaching. Where we got the enemy? Oh, okay, I actually can hold in the mouse to just keep firing. At least that's nicer. I haven't seen any power-ups, I don't think. Like, there hasn't really been anything noticeably identifiable as a power-up, huh? It's just been, like... Oh, wow, yeah, literally just Space Harrier. Gotcha. It's been a while since I've Harriered in space, but I do remember this boss. Literally can't tell what's happening on screen. It's not easy to. It is certainly struggling to have all of these sprites on screen. The flickering is intense. Oh boy. Well, almost done this boss, and I think I might be able to rank this. Oh, did Dare to Dream not have a DOS release? Maybe you're right. I thought that it did. I played it around that time, so it made me think about that. Alright. Xyphr. 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 Yes, Xyphr. Alright, let's rank Xyphr. Where are we putting this thing? Well, we just did Lemmings. This one was a little shorter than our look at Lemmings. I'm gonna say it might go down from that. Let's Is it as good as Zargon, the other X game? No. Is it good as Speed Racer in the Challenge of Racer X, the other X game? No. Is it as good as Mega Race? No. Here's the real question. Is it better than William Shatner's Tech War? No. Ooh. I think it's worse than Kilo Blaster, actually. Which, boy, I did not like Kilo Blaster. It's giving me real Scunny Cart vibes, actually. That being said, Scunny Cart is all stolen assets, so, congratulations to Xyphr, for, coming in as our new number 64, narrowly beating out Scunny Cart, and I will be back momentarily. Thanks for your patience today. Sorry about that. I'm going to be running back and forth. I've got a few things coming up. Xyphr, hardly know her. And I don't want to know her any better, as it turns out. So that was Xyphr. Next up, we have a request from another patron, another sub, from Comet. Which, this is an interesting one. Gotta rate everything. So this one is gonna be interesting, I would say. Rankings are still up. Yeah, I know. I'm slowly pulling it up right now. And DOSBox crashed. This is why I didn't change off the rankings yet. Because these all take a bit of time to set up. There we go. This is from our good friends at Brøderbund software. It's the Playroom. Intentionally hiding what I'm saying. I actually didn't. I did not mean. Is it time? It is not. It is not time. It is not that time. It's a Playroom. 2 o'clock. We're getting edutained, baby. See? It shows 2. 1, 2. Dang. How about if we go... Can we... Oh, now it's 1 o'clock. Oh, which means it's night. And then see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is a sandboxy edutainment style thing. This is basically a Fisher-Price toy for your computer. Just all like weird little interactable things for you. Oh, I hadn't seen this. 1 player or 2. What? So do we... Okay. 3. Okay, so that's how many... So we get 8 squares? Is that... Oh, I get to pick one. Okay. I see. And that'll move it forward 3. Computer asshole. I'll get him. There we go. God, this is one of the kids' games that you always gotta love these designs, right? Where they have, because there's a few board games like this for kids too. All of the, oh, you go back to the start stuff is all right at the end. This is almost the real game. I'm kind of curious. Will this do you have to get exactsies? No, okay. Yo, it's got some animation. I mean, this is also a game that is extremely for, like, 4-year-olds. For example.
Yes. Yes. No.
Ah, fish. So, like, it's all interactable little things for kids. You know, like skulls. How many skulls are there? 12 skulls.
Exit. Poison. Walk. Don't walk. Danger.
Danger, skulls. Danger. Oh boy. Wait, what? Okay, so F for fairy. Is it U for unicorn? No. Does it just, oh, it just does U. Okay. So certain things are clickable, and then it starts with the letter of their name. It doesn't do anything else after that. Oh. Oh, so if I hit P, then it'll give me Prince. Ah, I see. And T is troll. Okay, so we can put a bunch of trolls down. No. Does that do anything? Oh boy. That's the Xyphr guy. I know him. Get her eyes. And of course the elf. Perfect. Oh, does the wizard always hold a book? Or can we give the wizard a scroll? So if I give a scroll, can I put it on the wizard? I sure can. Alright. Behold. Scroll. That one has a little stairway in it. Can't do anything with it. But it's there. I think there's an exploration part to this. I don't know about that. Maybe. Excuse me. Oh no, the room's on fire. Danger.
Danger. Yes.
Yes, danger. I mean, it's got like lots of little things to do. If you were 5, this would probably entertain you for a good, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It's got lots of neat little animations and things. It's very much for very small children. Oh, are there more? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay. I wonder then, does that change? Do we just put wizards in here? No, dang. I'm like, oh man, I want to put a wizard and a princess in here. Some little sticker books. Is the green one different? No, okay, so it's just both the same thing. You just have to click on the red book. You liked the weird doll. Oh yeah, this one you can do stuff with. So you can like... So if I match that, I wonder... Oh, there isn't... Is there a match? There's not really a match for that, actually. Like, there's no penguin. What would be really good is if it then showed that here. That'd be the good shit. There's a computer. If I remember correctly, this just lets us type. I think we can... Yeah, it'll ask us to, like, spell a word. Nice. Original release price $29.95. 2023 price would be $73. Yup. Yeah. You could print out the dolls and color them in yourself. Honestly, for something that has a bunch of little mini games and like coloring sticker books and stuff, back in like, this was 90, I believe, was Playroom. Could have been fine. 89, this is 89. This isn't super unreasonable, in my opinion. Far from it, in fact. Could buy it from the Scholastic Book Fair. Dang. You liked it at the time, but in 89 you were 5. Yeah, exactly. It's a game for 5-year-olds, that's why. Here's the secret. That's what this game is for. Also, what are with these dice? Do we have D9s? What is happening? Oh, I didn't even look. Dang. Yeah, the 6-sided dice that can roll up to 9. So, what happens if you can... Oh, God. I was going to say... I wonder if we can lose the computer, but then the computer did that, and, That's what I thought. It might be really difficult to lose the computer in this. Well, in any case, that is the Playroom. It's a playroom. It's for children. It's fine for that kind of thing. But it's, you know, a little slight.
No. Exit. Poison. Poison. Poison.
You hope this was a cute look into things. Oh yeah, no, we've got to rank everything. What am I supposed to do? I can't just get away from some games. But that does mean I think we don't need to look at it too much longer. And we can rank it right away. And I mean, here's the thing. It's already better than Xyphr. Definitely feels just a little bit on the slight side. For what it's trying to do, though, I would say it's successful. Just what it's trying to do is entertain, like, 5-year-olds. So that's actually the tricky part. Do I rank this in terms of success for what it's trying to do, or for how much you would actually enjoy doing it? I think that a lot of 5-year-olds would have more fun with, like, even just screwing around in something like Hocus Pocus, even though it's not a good game. Say it's better than Alive Sharks. It's better than Terminator 2. It's better than Bazooka Tone. Johnny Bazooka Tone. William Shatner's Tech War surprised me in its scope. It's still bad, but surprising. Yeah, I'd say that the Playroom is better than Johnny Bazooka Tone, but a little bit worse than William Shatner's Tech War. Perfect. Because it's just so slight. There's just nothing to it. Even for, like, a kid's game. Because we have some other edutainment games that are a lot more interesting. You know, your Super Solvers and things like that. And I mean, those are for slightly older kids, but I think you can do more of a game than what that was, if that makes sense. Even in '89. And that means we need to go to our next game. I've saved our big one for last, so we're going to kind of whip through some of these, I think. Some of them are kind of slight today. But our last one is not slight. To put it lightly. I came across this. Again, at random. It's NetWars. This thing looked interesting. It was actually a multiplayer game where you could connect online to other players and play them over IP. We're just going to do single player, though. So we're going to do a normal mouse. It was shift. Yeah, okay. So the goal here is that there are enemies that are going to be trying to take our pods. We've got our velocity there on the side and our shield. Ooh. Dang, missile launch detected. So we want to try and protect the purple pods while getting rid of these enemies. Oh, pod in danger. Shoot. We can launch missiles with caps lock. No. Dang. We got... Get out of here. Stop stealing my pods. Oh, shoot. Missile launch. Oh, dang. When you played multiplayer, you could actually get a cloak instead of missiles. From what I've seen. Pod in danger. Which one? Oh, hello. Oh, well. That pod's not in danger anymore. I blew it up. Level 1 completed. And we get 3 extra bonus for our pods. What if someone is still playing after all these years, though? That'd be impressive. There are a few of them like that. I was looking at Trade Wars 2002, which is basically like a space mud. But that also meant that, like... Ooh. Getting it over Telnet and doing all that was a bit of a pain, to put it lightly. Okay, launch some missiles. Dang. Hey, who's shooting me? This game's pretty neat, actually. Like, it's very basic, but it's very fun as a little, like, flight sim. We got, like, our radar and everything. So you can kind of see what's going on. No, get out of there. It kind of reminds me a bit of... Is it... Cobra Triangle had a mode where you had to, like, protect guys, right? In the water. You played a lot of Trade Wars on BBSs back in the day. And it's still active, yeah. Oh, this is a weird minigame in the Playroom. Yeah, sorry about that. Apologies. This is NetWars. Yeah, that's what you're thinking as well. Yep. There's still quite a few going on. Apparently, I was seeing that, like, in 95, I read some stuff on Trade War, where... Oh, shit. Hold on, I'm sitting duck. They were saying that, like, at the height of MUDs in, say, like, 1995, they were, like, had 400 instances of, like, some of the more popular MUDs around. And meanwhile, there was 14,000 versions of Trade Wars 2002. Extremely popular game. Real big inspiration for a lot of, like, EVE Online and Elites and all that kind of stuff, too. Influencing each other. Oh, yep. Okay, let's go to you. And then this one is... Hello. Yep. A little hard to read the radar immediately, but I'm starting to get the hang for it. This would have been a lot of fun to play online with somebody back in the day. Ooh, ouch, collision. Oh god. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. Stop running into me. Game over. Got him. Start at level 8. Let's see what that looks like. Probably bad. Pod destroyed. Dang. Okay. Oh, we got somebody shooting at me from the back. There's a lot of enemy ships around on this one. Come on. Lock on. Oh man, I love the old like wireframe graphics like this too. Oh shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Collision, 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 please. Sir, right your ship. Ouch. Oh, that's gonna be game over real sick. Yeah, there you go. Love a good untextured polygon. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Alright. Very, very simple. Well, actually. Hold up, I want to see. Ah, there's their total, Ooh. Abnormal program termination. Well, fair enough. I think we've got enough of that, because this is a very, very slight game too, but fun. And especially if you can do multiplayer, I think that would be a blast to do. Like back in '89, I'd have been so into that. I controlled really well too. Thing is, not a whole lot to it other than that. I guess that kind of puts it in a similar class to something like Overkill, in that it's a very fun little game, but like Overkill has 6 levels. It's a fantastic little piece of hardware, but software, but very slight. This one's slighter even than that. So I'd have to go down a bit for sure. I mean, it's just the one game mode. It does have the multiplayer, which you'd have to give a little bit more to it, but that seems like a good 30-minute burst kind of a game at most. You're not picking up new power-ups, you're not doing any of that. It's just fly, shoot, done. So that being the case, put it a little below. Oh god, would I put it below ST Sideline? Sideline is like the side-scrolling shmup. It's better than Speed Racer and the Challenge of Racer X. So we know that. It's better than Tech War, for sure. It's way up. It's definitely up here. 10th Frame Pro Bowling is a similarly slight game, but has, like, good fundamentals. That's the way that I'd describe this. It's got good fundamentals. I think I'd rather play it than 10th Frame. This thing was kind of neat. I think I'd like it more than Zargon. I don't think I'd like it more than God of Thunder. God of Thunder is a neat little Zelda-like, and it's got its problems, but its scope is interesting, and it's got some interesting puzzles and such in it that I really enjoyed. I'm a sucker for Zeldas, what can I say? Even knockoff ones. Yeah, that's a neat little game. NetWars, our new number 36. More interesting to watch. Like NetWars is more interesting to watch, or what? It might be more interesting to watch than play. Maybe. It needs more stuff. Like, if you could do, Oh, Futurama reference. Okay, apparently I'm missing that one. Maybe we'll get to it eventually, but it's a very different style of game, but having, like, Solar Winds style stuff where you're actually, you know, changing your shields and everything, or, like, picking different kinds of weapons in the middle of combat would have made that a lot more interesting. But, like, the core loop is kind of neat. Pretty okay. And like I said, I'm a sucker for some good old wireframes. Alright, and now for the game that took me many, many hours of reading manuals and stuff, and I'll see if I can hopefully know enough of it to be able to get a reasonable look into it here. This is Walking Sponge's request, a game that spawned its own rule. Oh, right. Have this set up differently. Should be able to ad-lib, I think. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button there. One moment. I did not mean to do joystick also. Yeah, from the legendary game designer of Magic the Gathering, Chandelar. It is Sid Meier's Covert Action. Game that I've never played before, and it looks rad. It did also, like I said, actually lead to a rule about game design, though, which was the Covert Action rule. Because, for the same reason that I've spent hours and hours looking at this manual, trying to hopefully get enough of a grasp on the game to play around. It's very rad, but its controls are nonsense. Yes, exactly. It led to the Covert Action rule, which was, it is better to have one good game than two great ones. Yeah, exactly, Grimmeth. Yeah. He's pretty meh on it. Got a banging soundtrack. And to give you an idea as to what I mean about the manual, where is it? Covert Action. Is it? It should be earlier. Inside of the manual. Oh yeah. Learning the game in the manual. Study method. You can study the actual controls and instructions in this manual. Pages 10 through 91. Yeah. To give an idea, let's create a new character. Maxine Remington, the ultimate spy. Codename Bingus. Alright, we will do a local disturbance level because there's a lot going on in this. It's very much you doing like 30 different mini games to try and solve a plot and find a mastermind. So there's all kinds of stuff about like you need to track down certain suspects but maybe not arrest them because you want to actually find the person behind the plot. You want to prevent the crime that they're committing is the main thing. But that's not really a victory. The victory is actually arresting the mastermind behind it. So it's all like this balance of who do you let go, who do you follow, who do you try and turn to your side to try and solve who the mastermind is. Like, it's a really, really interesting and deep concept. From reading the manual, but also it took me like 3 hours plus of reading the manual to get hopefully enough of a grip on it to be able to play it. just to start. Not to play it well, but just to start to understand it. So, and then here, this part, you can pick training that you get to do, and if it's average, essentially the level of that puzzle will be one level higher. So, like, we're on local disturbance, then it's national threat, all that kind of, like, difficulty levels that we were picking. If you're average in that, it means that those puzzles will actually be, like, national threat instead of local disturbance. And you can then train them up from there. You get 4 points, so you can make them all at the level of difficulty that you want. Or if you're like, man, I hate the driving, I'm terrible at the driving, you can just, like, get really good driving training. Or same with cryptography or electronics. You can load up your crypto real hard. So I'm going to up the combat, cryptography, electronics, and I'm going to do one more on combat. I think a lot of the combat seems like it'll be obnoxious. Welcome back, Max. It looks like the bad guys are preparing for action, and the president is worried. He insists that you're the agent for this job. Things seem to be heating up all around the globe. The other thing that's interesting about this is the choice of all of the villains. Because, whoo boy, we are the real awesome protagonists, you know. The CIA operative working to stop left-wing organizations like Direct Action from helping with environmental terrorism. The word is the opposition is after our new top-secret ultra-level code book. It's the president's private code, and he's worried. Just between you and me, Max, we think there's a leak in internal security. We need an outsider to crack this case. The president wants you. Preparation in Europe. The Iraqi SP is known to be involved. Your mission is to prevent this operation from succeeding and to capture as many of the participants as possible. So, we need, this is the DRM, the leader of the Iraqi SP. Oh, wait, no, Union, I almost messed that up. So, who is Union Corsic? Let me just see. So, they'll have their faces. But yeah, like, examples of the villains are just Marxists, which is very good. Just, you know, Marxists, just in general. Known as the French Connection. They are the international crime syndicate that imports illegal drugs into Europe and North America from the Middle East. Originally founded by Corsican smugglers, the group is now based in Marseille and has its fingers in a number of legitimate and illegal businesses. Violent when necessary, they much prefer to be left alone and let their business prosper. And that is her. Okay, you're cleared. And these are all of our beginning clues to prevent the crime. We have located Rue Laverne 9 in the city of Geneva. Okay. So that is an important location somehow. Gold card number 62 has been traced to a known operations organizer. Interpol found it. Sure. And we have located Rue Laverne 5 in the city of London. Wasn't that Rue Laverne 9 was interesting, though? Telegram Satcom number 29 has been traced to a criminal mastermind. Wow, already found out a telegram from a mastermind, huh? Okay, and Rue Laverne 9 is the base of a known electronics specialist. And it's in Geneva. And Blueprint Inspector. So they need an electronics specialist and a blueprint inspector. So they're probably trying to do a heist. Okay, and the operations organizer had gold card 62. Zara Dowd. Search of local records identifies Benazir Nasir as renting Rue Laverne number 9. All right, so that's our electronic specialist. The Civ games have always hinted at some conservative politics. Oh, have they? I haven't paid that much attention to them, honestly. I haven't played too much Civ because I fall way too far into a Civ hole if I do. This game really makes it clear what Meier thinks about things. Yeah, I mean, pretty much all spy stuff at the time. Like, what are you going to do? You're not going to be able to have a spy game that is... especially like in 94 kind of thing, that's you being the Soviets. Stopping, like, there's only so much that you're going to be able to do with it. I mean, you could have done MI6, I guess, instead of the CIA, but, like, is that better? But it does have some interesting leanings, for sure. Okay, so these ones, for the faces, we just have to recognize the face. Because we might find a chart later of, like, all the people involved in the crime by doing a break-in or break-and-enter into, like, their base here. The rest is up to you. I've assigned one of my best research assistants to work with you on this case. The president's counting on you, Max. Don't let us down. Yeah, post-Soviet Union and pre-9/11, the U.S. didn't have any clear enemies to point to. In a lot of ways, yeah. So it's kind of a pastiche of a lot of things. You arrive at the CIA building and check with your contact. And this is Sam, I believe. I'd look into these organizations, the Iraqi SP, and these cities have been pretty active lately. Washington, Geneva, and London. It's almost a little bit like... I get a lot of Carmen Sandiego vibes from this, which is fun. Definitely more involved. Oh, the Iraqi SP is an agent right here in Washington. Place a wiretap or break in. We don't have any telegrams or anything to break into yet, I don't think. Which is where we'd need to do code breaking here. The intelligence section we can look up to get more hints and info. Basically, if we wait around here, we'll get like a slow trickle of new intel from other spy agencies. But if we just sit here and let those trickles come in, we're going to end up losing the run. If I remember correctly. Crypto branch, yeah, data section. So we can review the clues, look at suspects. That's the data section. Intelligence section has news bulletins, inside information, yeah. Okay. Yeah, good thing we have a location to break into. That's what I think we need to do. Let's go here. Why don't we... We could try and place a wiretap first. Let me review. There's a whole section of the combat, and I know 5 is crouch. We use numpad normally. Center button is going to crouch. We can jump, I think, with space or firing guns. No, firing guns is space. Jumping is... Oh boy. So this is what I mean. There is a lot of information in this one. But it's kind of incredible how much you can get to do with it. So like, let's start with breaking right in. So we get to choose 5 things to take with us. So if we think that we need to go heavy, we can take like Kevlar and an Uzi. We always have a semi-auto handgun. Motion detector will show us what some of the guards are. Camera can take photos of evidence that we want to get. The best thing it says is, of course, to just not be detected. There's a bunch of different kinds of grenades. There's frag grenades, gas grenades, and... It's not stun grenades. What was the last one? Maybe it was stun. Something like that. Yeah, 1 entrance, 1 exit. Safe cracking. Kevlar armor means that we can take 4 hits instead of 2 hits before we're out. Yeah, and bottom right here is the floor plan, so that's the only entrance and exit then, huh? Fun. Yeah, so we would have to move something else out. Like, take the bugs out. It is stun grenades? Right, you're right. Yeah, it is stuns. We could take a selection of all of them. God, and then is it F1 to start this? I know there's a lot of function keys here, too. F1 should press a bunch of, like, bugs and such, too. Break-in procedures. When you're in an enemy location, one of the options is break in. During a break-in, you may photograph notes from conversations held in face-to-face. You can place bugs with F3. Computers you can use with F4. You can hide by standing behind file cabinets or computers or crouching behind other furniture. You can use disguises by knocking out enemies and then taking their disguise. Just move onto their position. Sorry, as you might notice, again, this is a lot of information that you have to get through. An extremely large amount of information. Okay, but where do we go from here? Like, choose our things, yes. I have chosen them. Choosing the right equipment. Enemy buildings are always defended by guards. Number of guards you can expect increases the alertness of the organization. If you're careful, you can avoid most of the guards. Something goes wrong and the alarm is set off. Expect the guards to become much more aggressive. Sure. Before any break-in starts, you have to equip yourself from tools available in local CI armory. You can select 5 things to take with you. Yes. To change the highlighted shelf, hit the numeric keypad. After you select 5 items, you cannot select another unless you return an item. When you've completed your selections, press the escape key to continue. Oh, of course. Right. Not F1 or anything. It's escape. There we go. It was buried in 5 pages of notes there. Sorry, I'm like, how do I proceed from here? I thought it was F1, but no. F1 is to, like... I think it might be to start an arrest on a suspect. Incredible. Ooh, there we go. All right. Okay. Oh, kitty. This is really not the time. Hi. All right. Searching files. Photo. F3? Nothing to bug. No, it's F... Oh, God. F2. F2 is to take a photo. Right. Hi. What are you doing? This is not very helpful. This is a bad time for you to do this, actually. I know you want to hit me. Come here. Come sit down. Nope. I don't want to sit down. I want you to feed me. Okay, you gotta go there then. Received something from someone. Okay. Floor safe. Take a photo. Agent A has been identified as a participant in the plot. Okay. Already photographed. Yeah. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Gotcha. Oh, we were also supposed to close the door behind us. I can't remember why. I'm guessing that it alerts the guards? Oh no, the Marxists! Hi, kitty. He's right in front of the screen again. Hello. Hi. That's very sweet. Recruiting information about Agent A. A Marxist from Moscow that was recruited in Helsinki. They received a message from someone named Olga Botter. They sent it to somebody from the Marxists. And there's also Agent D. Alright, well, we gotta find the D. Oh, wait, we want to close things, right. Oh, shoot. I see. Fuck. Did they stun themselves? Oh, this is really hard to walk over, by the way. There we go. Okay. I got some grenades. If the alarm was off, then we'd have been able to... They're just stunning themselves. Amazing. Buddy. Oh my god. I can't see around here. Yeah, I am jumping. What the hell? Why am I jumping? I should have a different button for that. And I don't know why it's not. F5 is crouch, so that's not doing it. Get me out, get me out. Leave, please. Oh my god. Alright, well, our secret agent is leaping around the office. Don't worry about it. Hello. Please leave. I don't think I can leave while jumping is the problem. Son of a bitch. And then I go back to jumping. Combat procedures. Remote control destinations. Throwing grenades. Wounds. Frag grenades. Tactical guns. Firing guns. Charging grenades. Throwing grenades. Prison breaks. Do not want prison breaks. How do I not jump? Worst thing is that it's timing us down, so we're in trouble this whole time. Movement. Move around the rooms. Okay, if you want to crouch down behind an object, press 5. You may move slowly while crouched. You may jump over obstacles by holding the shift key and pressing the numeric keypad. I'm not holding down the shift key, though. Why am I frog jumping? Because I would have... It's got me in this frog position and I can't change it. Alright, so let's bug the typewriter. I don't know why it's not letting me get out of frog jumping. Like something with a numlock or something? Why is it like this? Oh, yes, it was. Okay. I see. Alright, so let's ambush. There we go. Haha! Okay, and now we're disguised. Let's take a photograph. Agent A has been spotted in Washington. Yeah, I know. I was trying to walk through the door. I couldn't. There was something wrong with the numpad where it was making me jump, and I don't know why, but we've solved it now. Let's bug the desk. No? We can bug plants. Here, let's bug this plant then. Yeah, I think that it was because the numpad... There must have been numlock on, so it was making me do this, like... See, there's the crawl. That's what I was looking for earlier. Photograph this. Agent A sent a message to someone on January 2nd in Geneva. Okay, now we know Agent A is Zara Dowd. Dang, some cool green eyes. Alright, plant is bugged. Is that an alarm or like a wall thing? Wall safe, okay. Agent W, who we don't know about yet, received a message from Olga Botter of the Marxists in Moscow. And sent someone to Benazir Nasir in Geneva. Close the wall safe. There was a wall safe in that first room that we didn't look at, too. We found a lot of stuff right away. This photograph appears on gold card number 62. Okay, looks like there's just that one guard there now. So let's open. Check out this room. Wall safe photographed. So I guess there's nothing that was in there. Nothing to bug. What is that, I wonder? Not, is it just a desk? I don't know what that one is. Office. Must be. File photographed. Something in London. So that looks like maybe a secret message that we have to decode. We're getting the whole plot in one break-in, as it turns out. We're getting a lot of it. Hi, buddy. You're not very helpful. Hi. Moscow. Okay, so we can leap over that by doing that. Buddy, no, don't bite me. Hi. Gotta leap over it again. But I know. Found the Iraqi SP active cell. We got another safe here. Found a gas mask. Okay. So what are these? Computer. Okay. Sure. Let's bug that. And we can hit F4 normally, I think, to interact with computers. No? Should have been. Hi, buddy. I need to look around you. Computers. Computers you encounter during a break-in offer no direct help themselves, but terminals can give you a clue to the computer's password. Each terminal you examine, press F1, provides one letter in the password. If you wish to attempt to access the computer, go to a terminal and press the F4 key when prompted to type in the word you believe is the password. Okay. Which... Okay. Is that not... So these aren't computers? It let us bug it. Weird. A very inaccessible file cabinet, let me tell you. You gotta jump over the walls to get to it every time. I'll leap over these chairs. Aha. Man, we only had to do one illegal search as the CIA to uncover this entire plot by Marxists. Really shows you. Don't write down your crimes. OPSEC is very important. Marxists. Cat is laying on my arm and angry that my arm is on him. You laid on it, dude. That's not me. Gulliver in 5 is tied to this face. That looked like Doubt herself, didn't it? Okay, we are running slowly out of film here. You'll notice that counter is at 15. What is that? Picture. Ah, we can bug the picture. Gotcha. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're so not helpful. Can I open these drawers? I sure can. It wouldn't be Marx Corp, please. They're Marxists. They wouldn't have corporations. Three safes. We are on the easy difficulty. Bug the typewriter. And got stun grenades. I don't see any other guards moving anymore. That's a picture we can bug. Terminal, there we go. Blank, blank, blank T. Okay. Let's see. Zara said. At the lounge. Okay, so now I know what the computer terminals look like. Ah, yes, the password. Shit. Wait, no, there's something else at the end of it. Shits. There we go. Perfect. Oh no, this password is fat. I see. Shite, yeah. Okay, only 4 photos left. I do love the idea of this game, how much it's like trying to actually be clandestine action. Like, you do not want to go in and fight people most of the time. Washington Marxists. Oh shit, right. Okay. I want to see if we can try to get into one of the terminals. Nothing here. So now that we can't take any more photos, there's not really any point in opening up a lot of these things. Although we can still bug stuff. So let's bug a picture. Yeah, that's our last bug. Okay. Nothing here. Let's close that door. Alright. Access confirmed. Search for Marxists. The Marxist active cell in Washington. Dun dun dun. How about what? That's not good. Time to get out. Apparently one keyword search per password, as it turns out. Yeah. Alright, so now let's leave. And I guess we can go to the CIA office and look at all of what we have. Alright, we've got enough urgent evidence to arrest this agent. She's right here in Washington. We know the location of the Iraqi SP. Let's break in and get this character. I mean, that's the organizer. We want to go after the mastermind. Is it data section that I can look over all my stuff? There's some really, really good art in this, too. Password is obviously Lennon Rocks. Obviously. Sent a message to Zara Dowd of the Iraqis. We know, and so once we get their role in the conspiracy, then we're able to arrest them. Okay. I received a message from this. They're the organizers. They're just sending messages to everyone. This person sent a message to them. So I'm guessing that Olga Botter is the organizer at the top of this list. That seems to be the case. Yeah, if you get incriminating evidence on them, you can also turn them into double agents. Correct. Actually, we're going to want to go back again. And there are double agents sometimes, so you might get like conflicting information. Checking with Sam gives us hints. I think what we need to do is go to the cryptography, though, and see if we can look at any of those messages and decode them. So let's go crypto branch. Yes, okay. And the way this works is it will show us this and give us, like, one of the letters. And then we have to try and decipher it by... Oh, God. The controls for this were, like... Do we do the letter that we think we want to replace first? I think that's what it is, right? Yeah, there's substitution ciphers. It's more, again, controls for all of this. Code breaking. Okay, to attempt to break the secret coded messages you have obtained, go to the crypto branch. The code message appears on the screen. It is letter replacement code where the letters and the words, blah, blah. For example, the first message in the T. Yes, yeah, got it. To replace a letter, press the key for the letter in the code you wish to replace, and then press the key for the letter you think it represents. That's what it is. I'm guessing that IEA is maybe the, or YZC. Like, normally we want to look for like a the in these, I'm guessing. IEA shows up a few times. YIT. So let's try I to T. Correct. Okay. So if that's the case, then we probably know that E is H and A is E. Yeah, or look for the name of an organization, yes. H is probably O, so that we would have the TO that we see here. To it's got to be a name, right? Huh. Z is A? As? It could be is. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna guess S then is gonna be N. Because we've already done its. Yep. Hmm. So that's an East. That couldn't be Iraqi SP. Well, you'd think. Is KP? It is. So IE. Ah, yes, I know this word. Pebis. Don't be dirty. OTE. Huh. Does it just replace no matter what? I don't think it does. I think this lets you input wrong answers. I don't think it does, though. I thought it didn't. Maybe A has to be R then. But that doesn't make any... Then these wouldn't be the. It does let you put in wrong answers. Okay. So that's got to be SP then, right? I mean, I guess it doesn't have to if it's not showing up. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Yep. Okay, yeah. The HIA has to be the... Oh, no. No. Wait, no. Hold up. Because I'm thinking, like, if A is R, then that would be her. So E is E? How many E's are there? There's only 9, though? That couldn't be right. MGO shows up a few times, and it's the start of this sentence. That would make sense if that was the... M is also 23. G is 10. How many O's are there? If there's a lot of O's, that would make sense. God, there's a way to reset this. If you make an error, otherwise undo one of your letter replacements, press key for the code letter, and then press the spacebar. This releases your pressment. If you get the number of letters to no avail and you wish to back up, press the F10 key. Returns to the point when you started. Okay. So if we go M is T, G is H, O is E, and we go K is P, Z is I, A is R, C is A, Q is Q, Iraqi SP. Okay. This makes sense. Okay, so it has like that, this. Those are starting to show up properly. P has to be M because that's Marxists. N is X. The Marxists is ready. I guess weird, strange way to say that. Praise. Yeah, this is making way more sense. I'm guessing T is going to be W so that it's with praise. Yeah, T should be W, so then it's we are aware. There we go. S is definitely N, which is what I was already thinking. R is G. I is O. Okay. We are aware of, so H is F. Current, so Y is C, E is U. We are aware of D is Y. We are aware of your current situation in Washington. The Marxists is ready for action. Rumors indicate that Max Remington may be assisting the CIA on this case. This does not worry me in the least. Victory to our colleagues in the Iraqi SP. All Moscow echoes with praise of your successes. Destiny is our ally. Okay. They know about you in a message sent day one. There's a mole. I guess so. Okay, so we know that Olga Botter is the mastermind, which we kind of assumed earlier, too, because it was the only person that sent a message to Zara instead of got a message from Zara, who's the organizer. Hi. You're very helpful, bud. So now, if we go to the data section and review suspects, and she's in Moscow. Yes. So we can just go there and arrest the mastermind and finish this mission. I think we know where the Marxist office is in Moscow, I believe. Hi. Oh, buddy. I know. Yeah, the mastermind will have everything. That's kind of the point. If you get the mastermind, that is the ultimate goal. You want to get the masterminds of all of the organizations in a full run-through of the game. Buddy, you're just so helpful. Don't bite. Don't bite. Go to the airport. Someone within the Iraqi SP has acquired some unusual electronic components. It appears some sort of alarm disabling mechanism. Oh, shoot. So we actually do not know where the Marxists' office is. I thought we did. Maybe try and go into the Iraqis one. Could try and place a wiretap. Here, we haven't done a wiretap yet. Let's try a wiretap. You will have 9 minutes. Okay. So we need to cut off power to the phones and not the alarms. So you can, like, swap those. Yeah. Alarm! Fucked up. Oh boy, one of these. Yeah. Guards are nervous. Only 3 minutes because I fucked up. It's pipe dreams, but worse. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Now we've got 2 wiretapped. Only 1 minute and 29 left. There we go. Oh, that one's hardwired in, I see. So I can't grab that one. I could grab this. Marxist hideout in Moscow. Hell yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't think I understand this. We're supposed to stop the flow of electricity to the phones. It's weird. Again, I read 90 pages of manual over about 4 hours to be able to play this today. No, I was swapping chips out. So there's a chip at the bottom, and then I can swap that chip at the bottom with any of the chips that are on the board. This is very much a dad game. Oh, yes. Yeah, very much so. Alright, Marxist hideout. Now I need to go and look at exactly how to arrest people again. Just make sure that I'm brushed up on that, because we need to arrest the mastermind. We could have arrested earlier people, but we got so much info on the mastermind right away. Movement. Opening and examining, taking photographs, exiting, alarms, evidence and suspects. During a hurricane, you may come across a participant in the crime or accused evidence. If you examine a suspect, you can arrest him or not. Okay. So you can walk up to them and press F1. If you go in undisguised into a room with a suspect, they will immediately hit an alarm. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to arrest too many people anyway because you can scare the target away. Yep, that is actually a thing. Kind of. There's a lot around that, but yes. They can also break out earlier, like, lower-end targets. So, like, if you get a... So they'll have, like, for example, this one, it looks like they're trying to do some kind of a heist, right? Because they found blueprints, and they found an electronic thing that was going to shut down alarms. So they generally will have things that relate to that. So, like, they might be... Another crime might be that they get a chemist, and then there's a bunch of killings. And it's like, oh, they're trying to make a new drug, because they're getting a chemist and they're killing off their competition. Things like that. This one seems like they're going to be trying to break into somewhere. And that means that they'll have, like, 10 operatives. One will be an organizer, one will be a safe cracker, one will be an electronics expert. Like, they'll actually have roles that fit every single part of this. They'll run away when the role in the plot is completed or if they can't complete their role. Yes, but the enemy will also do things like break out certain figures. So if you get rid of the electronics expert and you arrest them, then what they might do is do a breakout for that person. Or they might be far enough in the plot, they don't need the electronics person anymore. Like, they might have already subverted the alarm system and have the device that the electronics expert was there to make. And you might not know that. So there's all these little things that go into it. And yes, if they're alerted and they need to try and use that person to complete their plan, that'll make everybody else more alert. Because, like, they'll know, oh wait, this person got arrested. And so then they'll try and break them out, and then it'll make all the other ones more alert. Supposedly. From what I'm reading in the manual. There's a lot to this game. It's cool as hell. It's just... This is one of those games where I think that if you have the patience for it, it's really, really, really neat. If you don't have the patience for it, it's gonna be fucking obnoxious as hell. Wait, I don't need a camera. Motion detector is probably fine. I don't need safe cracking really either. I really just need to go in here and get that mastermind. Which means... Get a bunch of grenades? Maybe the gas masks? So we can use gas grenades to seal off an area, essentially, so that nobody else can go through it. And then we can use our gas mask to get out as, like, our entrance and exit. Alright, which door? One, sure. We can find blueprints sometimes that actually makes that easier. Oh, no! I was trying to close the door. Alright, we're going in heavy. Oh, I guess. You know what? Maybe that's not the stupidest thing to have done, in a way. I mean, it wastes time, which isn't good. Oh, shit! Well, got a wound. Fuck. Your captors question you, but you refuse to talk. So you are the famous CIA agent, Max Remington. We have lots of time, so you'll tell us what you want, what you know. Perhaps we should exchange you for one of our agents. Okay. So now there will be more double agents around to fuck with us. But that doesn't matter. We know where the mastermind is. We just need to get in there. God damn it. The masterminds are heavily guarded, yes. The controls are... something. Uh-oh. Did we get a motion detector? Or is there just nobody in here anymore? If we get disguised... Okay. Haha! I think we just didn't take the motion detector. Oh, here we go. God, there's something with the grenades. God, there's so many controls with the grenades. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Hold up. Fuck. Oh, no, I meant to... They're gonna get this off just because I can't seem to get this break-in. Okay. So you can choose not to be exchanged, which does this instead. See, I'm just showing you all the cool things that you can do in this game. Alright, now we can try and escape. Okay. Now, go to the Marxist hideout and break into the building. God damn it. Please. It's just this revolving door of secret agent going in and out of this one location and getting their ass kicked. Break into the building from which we just escaped. Do not crawl. God, okay, so here's the thing. Placing books, hiding. What about grenades? How do we set those up again? It's F7, I think, chooses grenades. Chain grenades. F10. Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, we can just let this, like... This corner seems to be okay. Okay, so hold up. So if you're carrying more than one type of grenades, you must choose it. F10 cycles through them. Gas grenades. How do we set them? How do we set the grenades? Taking photographs, opening, examining, closing, taking photographs. Conversations, placing bugs, computers, hiding, guards, alarms. Oh boy. Booby traps. There we go. To set a grenade as a booby trap. Throwing grenades. F5 to throw it. Oh, right. F5 is a short throw. F6 is a medium throw. F7 is a long throw. That's what it was. F9 sets as a booby trap. You can also do a remote control detonation, which is also an F9, but you choose remote control instead of booby trap, and then you can choose to set it off at using F8. Gotcha. It's a really, really neat game. Also, good God, does it need better controls. Man, these Marxists are kicking the ass of the CIA. Alright, we're breaking into the building again. Am I winning? No. No, I am not. I'm winning in terms that I'm having fun with this game. This game is neat. Okay, so what if I decided... to, like, it's F9 was set a trap? Yes, okay. Booby trap with a frag grenade. Oh god, okay, well, guess that's what I'm doing. So gas this place? Okay. Gas should make it so they get all fucked up in here. Some of them will have gas masks, though. Okay. Fill this with gas. Okay, got him. Alright, we're arresting Olga Bader, the leader of the Marxists. Here we go. Yes, we arrest them. What? How did you get back up? Shit. I'm guessing this means we have Olga with us? We know that your role was mastermind. Alright, so we have captured the enemy leader. We're deep in a hole. A jackpot payout would need to be break even. I mean, that is this. This is the payoff. Getting the mastermind wins totally. I ain't telling you nothing. As the Moscow Marxists would say. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Wow, guess you got me. Breaks down and gives up everybody. Ah, we were interested in stealing. That's what they were going to steal. They were stealing a top secret code book from the US Embassy. Olga Bader is taken to the local jail. Excellent work, Max. See? Olga Bader is a mastermind we've been tracking for years. This outfit should be out of commission for a long time to come. Alright, we've now permanently shut down the Marxists. I got enough to arrest this agent. Alright. I thought that we prevented the crime this way, though. Like, did we not already win? I thought it would give us a new crime. God, there is so much to this. We did prevent the crime, but now all the members will run into hiding. But that's okay. We have a limited chance to catch them. So that's just for points, essentially, though, right? Because if I understand, the mastermind shuts down the entire organization if you get rid of them, and then they can no longer do any crimes. So their goal ultimately is to get every mastermind of every organization. Isn't the game about points? Yeah, kind of. Thought it was more about getting all of the people. Okay, let's check data. So we could go to Geneva and arrest them. I guess if we go to London, we can get 2 of them. There's normally only 1 person. Oh, right. I was going to say there's only normally 1 person per group in a city, but Marxists and Iraqi special secret police. Sure. Okay, so we can go to London then. Oh. Go to the airport. And we just have to do multiple break-ins to catch more people. That will have been the hardest break-in that we had. Oh, and we would need to find their hideouts also. We know that Rue Laverne 5 is one of them. We no longer really need to bug a whole lot of stuff. Let's just go in this way. Weapons hot! We'll go in door 3. Why not? And now we're disguised. Perfect. Let's make a... Actually, let's cancel. And go F10. And then booby trap. Come on in. Come on, guy. You opened up the door. Just let them come into the gas room. No, I'm behind the table. You can't shoot me. Cool. Secret Agent Max Remington did a good job of hiding behind that table, let me tell you. Aha. Alright, we're leaving. We know that your role was researcher. I ain't telling you nothing. You got nothing on me. Isn't it true that you received a message from Zara Dowd of the Iraqi secret police? Oh yeah, I guess I did. Man, these Marxists are easy to crack, as it turns out. They need to really up their training, let me tell you. Oh yeah, I also met that person. Yeah, definitely. Did all of it. I ain't telling you nothing, except all of the things. Fuck. Nice work, Max. But we're not sure where the Iraqi secret police are located. Check out some of their friends. Alright. So we'll leave the building. And let's look at the Union Corsic hideout. Sure. And we'll wiretap to see if we can find the next place. The guards are nervous, though. So yeah, we're doing replacement. You see at the bottom? That's where we can replace from. So we've got a wiretap there for Geneva. Now we get another one. All right, now we got Iraqi SP. Okay. So I think that that'll help us. We can also look at like local news and such too, if I remember. Yeah, we might check out some of their friends. Gotcha. I think it's intelligence section. Yeah, local scan. No new information. Airport surveillance. Nope. I guess I skipped through that. Somebody tried to bypass an alarm. So we still don't know where they are here. Let's go find the mafia agent. Appears extra guards have been posted. We'll break in and see if we can't find the Iraqi secret police at this mafia hideout. Alright, we're gonna go stealth. Door 3. Sure. Okay, so learning more about some of that. I should probably just go and do code breaking and see if we can't find it that way. Oh, fuck, what was that? I accidentally clicked through it too fast. Might have been what we needed. Bug the typewriter. This is a really, really cool idea. But it is a slow game. And very, very complicated. Okay, so we knew that guy. That was the thief. That's the last person that we arrested, the researcher. Moscow. Sure. The coded message. Like, it's really cool how much this is a spy game in the way that most other games about spies are not. Like, they're just action games. This thing's really cool for trying to do this. It's a hell of a scope, though. Which, again, was entirely the reason why Sid Meier made his personal rule of the covert action rule, right? This is too many good games in one and just becomes way too complex. It would have been better if it had lowered its scope to, like, one thing. And I can absolutely see why he would say that. Just hiding behind the couch, no problems. Nobody here. Alright, we didn't get seen. Perfect. Nope, still not here. Okay, cool. A lot of them in that room. I might just slip out from here and go and try and do some of that code breaking. This game is really cool. It's really, really cool. I just... Oh, it's so... What? What did I do? I don't know how I set an alarm, but time to go, I guess. Huh. They must have noticed something that I did. Oh, dang, we didn't prevent the crime? Even getting the mastermind didn't do it. Sick. Fair enough. I thought that did. I thought automatically if you got the mastermind you were good. Apparently not. Damn. Alright, we'll go to the CIA office and see if we can't decode some of this stuff a little too late. Yeah, now that I've put in the effort to learn this, it's really cool. But also... Oh boy, getting to this point is a lot. Okay, EXV is almost certainly the. So let's do E as T, X as H. That would make sense. I'm guessing D is I. And L is W, because that would make sense for with, we, yep. B would be O, so then how... Maybe. I might be jumping ahead there. I don't know who. That makes sense. A lot of those things seem to match up. If we do G as R, does that make sense? How many O's are there? 12? I think an M time. That's what I was thinking. Could be wrong. Okay, so M is L. Is that a W? So like for the welcome there, that's W, right? Yes, W. God, some of the text is just hard to read and parse here. All Washington echoes with praise. V is Q for Iraqi SP. How is Geneva this time of year? Okay. All Washington echoes with praise of your successes. We welcome cooperation with the Iraqi SP. How is Geneva this time of year? We of the Iraqi SP commend your excellent work. The alarm system at the U.S. Embassy is a beta model. Use Electromaster. This month's access code word is Rosebud. Remember who you are dealing with here. H is H, E is T, I'm guessing. B is O, that would make sense. We want to look for SP if we can. For the Iraqi secret police, that seems to be an easy one to do. I'm thinking A is W, because then we makes sense. L is I, R is S, I'm pretty sure. This. Oh, and then that's Marxists down at the bottom. So V would be M, M would be A. Oh no, U would be M. Wait, no, what? T-U? Yeah, U is M. Okay, there we go. I is R, T is X. Ah, that was a V, gotcha. And then assets. No, that doesn't make sense. Some of this doesn't make sense. Oh, because V is showing as M now, which is wrong. Shit. S is N. J is D. Interested in... Oh, V would be U. U's Marxists, agents. There we go. K is L, all glory to our steadfast God. I love the way these coded messages are amazing. All of the way that they talk is so incredibly dumb, but really interesting, I guess. Yes, we need Zara Said. So where the hell is the Iraqi secret police here? Mossad. Alright, so let's place a wiretap on them. Maybe they know. Got that one tapped. Oh, does that... Oh, it does take from both. Shit. I see. So if I go... That'll cut off on one of them. Okay. So we need to cut off these. Oh, and that bottom one. Didn't even see that. Okay. Phone taps, no alarms, baby. Bulletin. Benazir Nasir has gone into hiding. God damn it, as I was looking. Gotcha. We're going to want to go back to the CIA again. I guess I know. That's what I'm trying to find. Or did we not? I thought that we got something on there on SP. Actually, maybe we just go ahead and local scan again. Bulletin. Zaraside has gone into hiding. Yep, okay. So that'll be all of them. Looks like that about wraps it up. Okay. So you have to arrest everybody. I thought the mastermind was the main one that you needed. Wait. Why is it showing the mastermind like we didn't know? Oh, yeah, no, I see. I see. Gotcha. And this is our efficiency report. We didn't find the blueprints, didn't find the alarm bypass at the stolen goods. Gotcha. And they managed to do it. We did not prevent the crime. Wait, prevented crime 100 out of 100. Huh. You certainly haven't lost any of your skills. We just had our code book stolen and half the people went into hiding. You're doing great. Ah, we've saved the country from the Marxists, though. Oh, Jesus. Hi? Max Bingus Remington. Reporting for duty. And a commendation from the president. Alright, so that's a little bit of covert action. Hell of a game. Extremely involved, but really interesting once you can get there. The controls and learning them and figuring out how to play this game is the hard part. But it's really cool once you're there. So the question is, what would we rank that? Now the hard part. Three agents left in the CIA, but little do they know, yeah? The true mastermind behind the Marxists is behind the keyboard. Oh, God. I don't know what to say about this game, because it is rad as hell. It's extremely what I want, like, an adult version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego to be, right? Like, international globe-trotting looking for crime. But actually controlling some of the break-in stuff is really awkward and weird. It's not, like, terrible, but it's not amazing either. And, God, having to go through, again, like, 80, 90 pages of manual just to learn the controls and figure out how to play the game is a very, very steep hill. Yeah, a modern update to this would be really neat. The problem is like, the reason why there is the covert action rule, as Sid Meier's coined it, is that the action parts of this game versus the, like, wiretapping, code breaking, minigame stuff. Like, it's like a hard cut, right? You go from, like, action, figure all this tactical stuff out, shoot guys down, do all that stuff. Gotta go fast, gotta respond quickly, think on your feet, to sitting there and, like, puzzle game. And that's a real weird shift in how you have to play the game and how it feels. So, like, I see the issue there. It's a game at war with itself, and I don't fully disagree with that. I kind of like it for that. I don't mind it, but I can see how that's a bit of a pain, and how, like, it would be really hard to nail both sides of that game because of it. And I think that's maybe part of why it doesn't nail all the combat. That being said, like, I personally, this thing was cool as shit. God, that combat's so sad, though. Really does pull it down. And yes, you missed Lemmings. We did that as the first game today? It was very early on. Lemmings is great. A lot of fun. It does still suffer from some of the problems of, like, picking out individual lemmings to do things, though, when you get, like, a big pile of them. Yes, I admire the ambition, but also I can understand how, like, a really focused game on either end of it would probably end up being better. Okay. Let's narrow this down. I think it's better than BattleTech. I think it's better than Syndicate. Is it better than Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis? For me, yes. For me, it's better than that, yeah. I think it's better than One Must Fall. Well, is it, though? I don't know. God, it's getting really high up on the list. And as much as I think this game is cool, it has some real flaws. I had to, again, think about... It took me, like... Again, something like 4 hours of setup reading through the manual to play this. And while I think that might be worth it, that is a steep price to pay to start getting into this. And I still had to, like, constantly reference the manual the whole time that we were playing. What did we just finish? Sid Meier's Covert Action. 50 plus pages of controls. Yeah, no, 80 plus. Controls and explanation. Like, it's not all controls, but it'll be explanations of things like how to catch people and stuff like that, too. Where to go to do certain things. How to save the game. How to, like, pass time. Because you can go to your hotel and, like, sleep and get a final score. There's all kinds of weird things you can do like that. I think because of the huge barrier to entry for this, and how the combat just feels... It's very jittery, but still, like... Because it's trying to do it in real time, but it's really jittery in how you're doing things, so it's really hard to, like, hide around stuff and everything. It's gonna have to go down a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be as good as Duke Nukem the more that I think about it. I don't think, you know, the more that I think about it, Indiana Jones had some really cool stuff going on with it. It's also flawed. I'm just deciding whether it's better or worse than Epic Pinball. What a question. I think it's better. I'm gonna go better than an Indiana Jones. But like, is Sid Meier's Covert Action better than Epic Pinball is a fucking dumbass question. I don't remember that one at all. Well, I'll put them all up on YouTube afterwards. There's a whole playlist of all of the ones we've gone through with the whole ranking. What a stupid fucking question to ask. Is Sid Meier's Covert Action, the spy simulator, better than Epic Pinball? I don't think it is. I'm gonna say no. Congratulations, though, to a new top 10 game with Sid Meier's Covert Action and Lemmings at 15. It was close. It was so close to getting in top 10, but Lemmings has its own problems, too. It's a neat game, but, like, there's only so much going on with Lemmings, too. Really cool. Very, very cool. Like, this is the thing. We're at the point now, which is an interesting time in this list now, where getting into, like, the top 20 means you're a pretty fucking good game. Like, we actually have a list. I mean, the games are now at about 80? 79, I think, is what we have. 78. So, like, the top 10 is tight. Like, these are some pretty incredible games that we have near the top of this list at this point, and it's going to be hard to break through. Like, Indiana Jones, Covert Action, Epic Pinball, Duke Nukem, like, Commander Keen, Warcraft 2, Dark Forces, Doom. You still can't believe that Spider-Man game ended up being a top 20. It was really cool. That game was really cool. Like, it's janky in a lot of ways, but, like, the ideas that it had, its ambition was really neat. That it wasn't meant to be a platformer, but became one, and it's kind of like this weird stealth thing, was really cool. It was very neat. It had some cool themes, like, it's set up to be essentially a movie, and it has little breaks with, like, the action cards in it. It's a neat game. That game was really, really fun. It surprised me by a lot, for sure. But, like, yeah, look at the games. I love Overkill. It's no longer a top 20 game. Mystic Towers, I think, is fantastic. It's a top 20 game, barely. So, yeah, there's a ton of cool ones. Yes, when you hear Spider-Man DOS game, yes, when I got recommended, this was one of the first requests that we had, and I was expecting to be like, oh god, this thing's gonna be trash. And it ended up being the #1 game for, like, a while. For our first few episodes, that was our first game. But yeah, there's a ton of great ones. I'm glad that we were able to do a lot of ranking today, and we had very little that went near the bottom. Just Xyphr. It might have been for the Commodore 64. Yeah, I don't know if that one was the same one. I can see. Yes, it did go. It went for Commodore and Amiga also. Yeah, Commodore 64 and Amiga. And then DOS also. Yep. The game was kind of neat. I was real surprised by it. Yes, it's the era where most games that are for like C64 or Amiga are generally going to get a DOS port at some point. But this is a lot of fun. I need to head out, so thank you all so much for being here. Let me find you somebody else to host, and don't go away. I will be back tomorrow with some more games. And of course, we'll be back next Monday with more DOScider. We're going to rank some more DOS games. If you would like to submit any DOS games for me to rank, you can go into our Discord if you're a sub or a patron, and there is a special room just for you. Our Discord is free for everybody, but as subs or patrons, you can actually request a game every single month, and I will put it on the list. We will get to some real intensive games again next week, I think, where we've got some more strategy stuff coming up. There's some interesting requests already this month. I'm going to send you on over to... Let's go host Doc. Doing some Warhammer Rogue Trader, I'm guessing? No Darktide. Go say hi to MDCT for me, and I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night.